All right, good morning, owls. This is take two. I tried to do this last night and my computer just decided not to save it. So let's see how this goes. This week is pretty mellow. We do have NC check-ins, so we're not going to have regular Google Meet sessions. So we wanted to record our instructional videos so that you have them to refer back to as necessary. So you're here in Google Classroom. Come on over to the classwork tab and you can see I only have one item in our week of February 28th album. When you open it, we talked about this a little bit on Friday. There are 3 Google Slides projects that are in here. These have been downloaded as is. I have not prepped you for like what is your name and birthday on each slide. This project, you are going to have to create the content for each of your slides. These are view only, which also means that you will need to make a copy and then save it to your drive before you can go ahead and edit them. You do not have to do all 3. You need to pick one. So look through them and decide which one you enjoy. This 4th document here is your anti-bullying project. Gives all the instructions and your rubric. So your anti-Google slide project, you'll use all of your technology skills to create an anti-bullying Google slide project. During ELA class this week, you will need to complete this project. Because of NC check-ins, we're not doing Google Meet sessions. So whether you have face-to-face instruction or you are learning at home, during your typical 1-hour ELA block, you'll be working on this project. Presentations will be through Google Meet breakout rooms on Tuesday, February 16th, and that's because we have Monday off. Your goals are right here. Students will be able to, and these bottom 2 are really what I'm looking at to increase from our last project, making sure you can utilize space on each slide appropriately. And this probably means resizing your text and images. Just make sure we're doing that. And then students will be able to reformat fonts and colors. Have a little fun. Specifications. As I said, there are 3 themes for you to choose from. Or if you're a little more tech savvy and you want to choose a different presentation from Slides Mania, you're welcome to. But those 3 that I have on there are more than workable for this project. The slides are downloaded as is. You will need to make them work for you for this project. You can choose to work with a partner. If you choose to work with one person, then one of you needs to decide who will share the presentation. You will need to download it and share it so you both have editing access to one presentation, and that way you both can work simultaneously on one project. You will both need to submit that project at the end of the week though, so just make sure that just because person A does it, person B doesn't think that it's done. You both need to submit it. If you are choosing to work with somebody, make sure that the person you choose, you trust is going to make the workload 50-50. Pick someone you know will do his or her share of the work. You can absolutely do this project by your own, but I wouldn't want to. Last one, make a plan with the person so each knows what is expected of them and you both have a common vision for the project. Your project's going to include 9 slides total. The first one's an introduction slide. Directions are there. And the next 8 slides, you get to pick from this table of 15 ideas. You can only pick each box one time. And so you pick 8 of them for your project. So there'll be 9 slides. Most of the presentations that I downloaded into Google Classroom for you to choose from have more than 9 slides. So please make sure that you delete, where's that at? Delete the slides that you're not using. Delete the slides that you're not using. And also delete text boxes that you're not using. They're already kind of prepped in there for you. So either use the text box as is, move the text box, or delete the text box. You will also need a logical sequence of your slides. This isn't logical in a logical sense. This is random ways that you can approach the project. So you and your partner are going to probably have to rearrange. When you open up Google Slides, you have all the tiles on the left and you can rearrange their order. So you want to make sure it makes sense to you. Your participation in presentation day on February 16th will be part of your grade. Make sure you have correct spelling and grammar. Google puts those squiggles under things that are incorrect. It's trying to help you. Click on them, see what it's saying. And lastly, in this box, citations for any facts from the internet. Make sure you're giving credit to the sources. So at the bottom, really tiny font, you can say www.facts.org or wherever you receive the information. Okay. So that's your project. This is what you're working on in ELA this week. And I am super, super excited. I know you're going to do a great job. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let me know.